Can I be heard? The answer to that, of course, is yes. And yeah, we've got a very, very odd racetrack today. What people think is an oval, apparently it's not an oval. It has a right turn, bizarrely. Astonishing, it has a right turn. Somehow I think that's illegal somewhere for an American racetrack to have a right turn. But of course we will have someone like .coop who will find something to say that actually you should have a right turn track in America, as Mick finds the barrier, hilariously. Fuller is quickest so far. Um, 31-0. Danny second, Joe was there up in third. Danny goes quickest now, 31, almost a 31 flat exactly. There's Joe, there's Smalley. Just to see what different liveries we have this week. So I'm just going to quickly go through the field. So Danny always produces a half decent livery. There he is. And he's done a very, very nice job of that. Fuller's got and livery. The man who I think has done the best job that I've seen so far is Smalley, who has been very, very weirdly creative this week. There's Joe in look to be the most creative livery he's ever done, and because he hasn't. Mick has, I'm trying to see what that is from a distance. Also as well, whilst I think on, we've got our first champion of OFR season, and it's Nils in the ACC PlayStation League, so congrats to Nils, who's now going to be in the south of France somewhere with ill-gotten gains. There's Ben in a gold liveried car. Yeah. There's Jando, he always does a very, very good job with liveries. That's a quite good one actually. There's Matty, wahey! I'm trying to see what his livery is. He'll have nicked one from somewhere. And he has. And there's Grim and some sort of livery. Danny goes into the 30s for the first time. He goes a 10th clear of Fuller. There's Smalley. In fact, let's take a view of on a lap on board with Smalley. Goes into a very sharp turn 1. Now goes into turn 2 and then almost like a dog leg turn 3 there. And then the long turn 4. Very long turn 4. As he's now going to head across the line. Danny goes quickest again. Smalley is... Oh, there's a wall. There's a wall there from Smalley. There's something that I didn't think existed. Let's watch the pole sitter at work, Danny. Oh, it's making a beeping sound, getting ready to change. He's doing a good job here. Swally's quite happy with third fastest. Mick's quite happy with sixth fastest. I think from what people were telling me earlier on this week, whoa, as Matty is getting a little out of control. Tyres could play quite an important role tonight. As no one's really going quicker at this stage now. Swally's quite content with third. Graham's managed to his way to fourth. Fuller's not. Fuller's a couple of tenths away from pole. He's quite happy at the minute to start on the front row. Let's see if Graham can improve on fourth. He's a tenth down as well. Joe's a tenth down. Ben does improve his time, but stays 7th. There's Jando. I tell you what, is next to nothing between the whole field. It's only about 8 tenths, which tells me you want to be in the draft as much as humanly possible. If you lose the draft, that's it. Game over. Danny's only just barely down on his time. He could still yet improve. It doesn't quite. He's actually very unlucky there. This could be a very, very this could be very, very lively race indeed. The last time there was any sort of oval racing, it was quite a titanic struggle, I seem to remember. As now we've got the end of qualifying, so let's see if anyone can improve their time. I've got a funny feeling it may not. The grid that you've got now may be how it's set. As Ben goes 4th fastest. Wowza, where's he got that from? I'm not sure where Ben got that time from, but that is very, very impressive. Yep, that's a grid formed up. After a lively race. So just while we're waiting for qualifying to finish sometime in the next year, let's have a look at some championship standings. Danny is on top at the moment with 53 points. You've got quite a congested little pack here. You've got Ben, Joe and Smalley all within sort of a 4-point proximity of each other. Graham's 5 points further back from Smalley. Fuller 6th on 31. The Gingers 7th on 29. Robots on 26. Larv's on 26. The Steak is on 9. Matty is on 7. Apparently he has turned up to a race at some point. And Jando was on 6. So there you go. Like I said, the ACC PlayStation battles also, that's been wrapped up by Nils. Battle for second between myself and Mix. Mix should get that. He's a quick driver. He's been very, very impressive in the races he's driven so far. Smalley sitting 4th in the standings, and he's had a very, very good, consistent first season on ACC. Pit lanes withstanding. And what was impressive is a Smalley, he jumped in without any practice at Spa, and he finished on the podium with a very, very good drive. It's something you've got to say that he richly deserved. So yeah, here we go. Let's get ready for the flying start. This could be a hellish first corner, because it's more or less a 90-degree left. It's lights out and away we go. As Danny now heads into turn 1. He's got Fuller alongside him. Oh, look at this. They're going absolutely hell for leather. And Fuller takes the lead early on. That was very, very good racing from them two. Danny allowed Fuller the space to race. There, that was nicely done. So Fuller now gets the lead from Danny. Smalley's sitting there in 3rd spot. He'll be watching intently. Is now Danny. It goes to the inside. He can't quite make the move stick. There's Ben up to 4th, and he's going to have a look down the inside of Smalley. Oh no! Oh no! Ben just lost the car a little bit, and it just happened to be the accordion effect where it just unfortunately tapped Smalley a little bit. But there's still plenty of time in the race. He just doesn't want to fall out with that slipstream. We've got side-by-side action here between Jando and Joe. Joe's going all Tokyo Drift here. As Smalley goes into the wall. Smalley goes into the wall, and there goes Mick. He's into the opposite wall. It's all kicking off already. And now Smalley is absolutely dead last already. Matty is up to 6th, and he has just stayed out of trouble apart from hitting that wall there. Joe's up to 5th, Jando's up to 4th. Graham is 3rd, and now we're going to keep an eye on the lead battle, because that is the closest battle on track just about. It's Danny and Fuller. They're not really... Danny can't get away from Fuller. Fuller's staying in the slip, which is exactly what he needs to do. If he gets over a second though behind Danny, that's it. Danny will be able to control the pace. Graham has just kept his nose clean. Yes, very much so, Nils, and hello to you, sir. How is the south of France? Is it very does it have a lot of snails? And have you eaten any yet? As Graham hits the wall there, coming out of turn 1. Jando. And there's Joe. There's Ben in 6th. There's Mick in 7th. There's Matty, he's up to 8th, so Smalley's going to have a fight and a half on his hands here to get back through the field. Because effectively, with it being such a short lap of about 31 odd seconds, as he does a nice little Tokyo drift there, and yeah, it messes up a wee bit. What you don't realise is there's a yellow flag up above. Something's happened to somebody. It's Joe. Joe's had an incident. That puts him to the back of the field now. So Smalley now is up to 8th. Well, Nils, you do insist on going to the south of France. Nothing positive came out of France. The only positive going into France was Lionel Messi today. Means that the French league will now be tolerable for a little bit. Watching, to be fair to Messi going to Paris Saint-Germain, it just means that they've got the best player. They've got the best player in the world. They've got the best dribbler. As Smalley is off. Oh no, Smalley's off again. Oh dear me, he's had a mare. Danny, meanwhile, just sort of has gone about quietly. He's developed a 4-second lead. Apparently it's hot. Yeah. It's grey here in the UK, but it's nice. I like it. The one good thing about Messi going to Paris Saint-Germain, it means that now Paris Saint-Germain have the best dribbler, the best player in the world, and the best finisher. And they also have Neymar and Mbappe. So, Smalley's off again. Oh no, Smalley. Oh, it's gone wrong. Jando's off. What's happened? This has gone absolutely crazy. Ben's off as well. Oh dear me, they've gone. The D2 field have broken. The D2 field are broken. Has anyone got 50 pence to fix them? The only 3 I think who've stayed out of any semblance of trouble are Danny, Fuller, and Grimm. Normally Fuller's got involved in someone else's drama. No, PSG are going to beat Ajax in the Champions League final. In fact, Ajax will lose the Dutch league to PSV. Or even worse than that, FC20. When Steve McLaren goes back. And wait for the bite in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, nothing there. Must mean he agrees with him. Danny's got a 7-second lead now over Fuller in 13 laps. It's impressive. Someone... No, Danny's off! Danny's off. He's had an incident. He's had an incident. He's chucked away a 7-second lead. Now all of a sudden it's got Fuller very, very interested again. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a fight on our hands. as Joe didn't want to let Danny through, and now Fuller's into the lead. Fuller's into the lead now, so just proves a mistake can happen at any point. A yellow flag. Someone's had another incident. Smalley finally makes it to the pit lane. That right rear tyre's definitely seen better days. A bit like Smalley's face. Is now Fuller and Danny. Fuller and Danny, here we go. As Fuller goes proper drifting through turn 1. Fuller in the lead first time for everything. Don't let him hear you say that, although I do agree. Fuller makes it to the pit lane. Okay. Okay, so Fuller's made straight for the pits. As now Danny is rooted in traffic here between Joe and Matty. Matty just somehow drifts through life. Well, drifts through the corner like he does through life, hopelessly. So Danny now, it's allowed Grim to close in. Could soon have a three-way battle for the lead here. Mick's made for the pit lane. There could be people several laps down. Smalley's that far behind. Danny's made for the pit lane. That puts Grim now to the lead. Oh, that was 5th place. That was Matty. He had an incident there. Just heading into the final corner. But Danny's made for the pit lane. Here he is. Come on then. It's like waiting for Christmas. Eight out of 8. I think Joe's had enough, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Joe's had a bit of a rough day. Look at Graham, he's drifting. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you drift. Graham is still yet to box as well, but he's trying to do this. He's in the pit lane now. Fuller's actually gained time out of the pit stops because he was more or less level with Danny, but by boxing early, he's gained himself an 8-second lead now over Danny. Graham is still fueling. Might get out of the pit lane sometime tomorrow. Takes an age to get out of the pit lane. Look at Mick go. Mick's up to 3rd here, ladies and gentlemen. Through the kit, Mick's been very, very quiet and stealthy in this race. He's not really appeared on the radar for any reason. Just going about his business quietly. He's now up to 3rd. Good job there, Mick. I now feel very dirty for giving Mick a compliment. I know I will go and take myself off and think about my actions. Danny is starting to close up on Fuller. Fuller has... Oh, he's in traffic. He's got Ben and he's got Smalley there. Smalley should be helping him being a teammate, but he has lost a lorry load of time. It's allowing Danny to close in. Let's see, Danny, can he get past? Yeah, Matty lets him go. Ben's going to let him go now as well. Gap's down to under 5 seconds. We've got a battle for the lead starting to brew up again, and we've got a battle for third starting to brew up. Mick and Grim, so this is going to be a one to keep an eye on, potentially. Yeah, there's quite a big field spread, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it might have been a bit closer than this, but the early part of the race, this lot decided they were going to play Wreckfest on GTS. And wrecked each other rather than taking care. Fuller's just starting to get back out front now. He's starting just to regain a little bit of composure here. He's got a very, very clear road in front of him as well. So this is very good news for Fuller. I'll tell you what, if Fuller were to win this race, it will be a very, very deserved victory. He is my friend, and this is going to sound filthy of me to say so. But I hate giving him praise as well. He hates praise. So I'm going to give it praise because he hates it. He's turned up for races week in, week out. And he hasn't got any of the luck so far this season. Or last season as well, to be fair. So if he does win this race, it'll be a very, very deserved victory. We're just over halfway through the race. Still a lot could happen, but so far he has kept it clean. Danny's starting to get the gap back down again. There's about half a second. Grimm's now made his way up to third past Mick. Jando's now up to fifth. There's Ben. Smalley's starting to creep his way back into this. Can he get back up? Can he get at least fifth place? Oh dear me. Nils, please don't say that. Oh, have you heard that? Apparently Robot has now just literally chucked his PlayStation into the bin, and anything to do with his phone now. Nils has just mentioned that, knowing how much he hated having to give a PSN voucher. Oh no, Danny's off! Danny and Ben had an incident there. And now that's given Fuller the golden break that he needed. What was that? What was that, boys? Ben's at the pit, but that was ridiculous. Fuller's now in. What was that about, folks? That was Jos Verstappen on Juan Montoya all those years ago. That was Esteban Ocon on Max Verstappen. There was no need for that whatsoever. But anyways, Grim has now taken over the lead. Ben has just gone straight to the hard tyres. Yes, I did just say that. Ben has gone to hard tyres. Don't know why. But Grim now in the lead. Mick's now second. Oh, I tell you what, mind. Danny and Fuller are now absolutely neck and neck. And I'll tell you why. Danny had more fuel than Fuller in the pit lane. That's a clever... That's a very, very good call there from Danny. Very, very good. Very, very good. But we now hopefully have a battle to the end. Tell you what, mind, if Grim can keep going for another few laps here, he's got the lead. He's got the lead if he can just keep going another few laps. He could potentially come out on fresher tyres and go for this. Graham could potentially be the sleeper in the pack. So there's Grim. Where's Danny? Danny is... Well, this is... Hey, look at Grim. He's still sliding. But he is going to be spending less time in the pit lane. Smalley makes for the pits. Ben will have no semblance of tyres there. Matty is having a semblance of a slide. Smalley makes it for another pit stop. So there's Danny. Where's Grim? Has he lost out on a bit of time? Well, the tyre there's a bit of time gap starting to creep down. Grim needs to think about pitting as soon as possible, really. Look at that, he's sliding again out of turn 1. Danny's got a 3 or so second lead now over Fuller out front. If I was Grim, I'd be pitting right now. Pit right now. No, he's not. He's going for another lap. He's going for another lap. He'll be in this time round, though. But he's going to be on 8 and 9 lap younger tyres than the guys in front. Than the guys behind him, should I say, sorry. Get that right. Grim he's proper sliding here. He's giving us a show here, folks. Grim was always the drift king. I don't know, this is going to be... He's 21 seconds. Sorry, 20 seconds now in front of Danny. Do he make for the pit lane? Now he makes for the pit lane. Now he makes for the pit lane. So there's Danny. So here we go. Where's Danny? Danny is heading through the dog leg. He's got 6 seconds up on Fuller now. Come on then. Danny has had an incident with Matty. Oh, what's this all about? Back markers again. And now Fuller goes back into the lead once again. What the heck is going on here today? And I tell you what, Danny's made for the pit lane. He hasn't got enough fuel. Danny hasn't got enough fuel. Danny's chucked away. Danny's chucked this away. 7 laps for Grim to just... He's just got to go. He's just got to attack. Fuller will make it to the end, and so will Grim. Grim's got better tyres than Fuller. His tyres are about 9 or 10 laps younger. Oh no, he's gone wide. Oh dear me. I don't know what this race is. It has a distant relationship with Wreckfest Nils. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Danny's now back out. He's got enough fuel to the end of the race now. He's not going to be... Can he possibly... No, he'll not catch Mick. He'll not have enough time. Fuller now. You have to say, out of everybody so far, touch wood, he's kept his nose the cleanest. He's got Smalley behind him, so he's got a little bit of protection there from his teammate. Let's go. Got 11 seconds now on Grim. There's Grim. He's heading through the dog leg. He's going to be closing, but just a bit too late. Danny, meanwhile, he'll be as mad as anything. In fact, you can see Fuller and Smalley just in front of him. He'll be trying to make the lap back up. Third, that's Mick. Mick's heading off. Oh man, this race could yet have one more twist. So now this could be very much truly battle on for the final podium spot. Daniel make his way past Smalley. That'll be a foregone conclusion. There you go. Three seconds. It could be done. Best thing Fuller could probably do is let Danny go, because he doesn't need the distraction of Danny needs mirrors, or of just buzzing about behind him. Yep, there he goes. There he goes. There's Danny. He's trying to make his way past Fuller now. got a permanent yellow flag. I don't know why. But Fuller start the final lap. So it is going to be a first OFR victory here for Fuller. He's heading round the final corner, and he's got it. Finally, that's victory number 1 for a richly deserved. Grim takes a well-earned 2nd place. Mick's going to claim a very well-earned 3rd place. I'm going to head through the final corner now. Danny's already finished the race. He'll finish 4th. Jando's just finished there in 5th. There we go. And the last person to finish will be Ben, who, where is he? His final corner. There he goes in 8th, so wow. Wowee. But all I have to say is, well done, Mr. Fuller. You've finally done it. Well done. On that note, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. We've got ACC PC tomorrow night. We've got ACC PlayStation Saturday night. Sunday night is GTS round 2 from somewhere for Division 1. And I think there may be another F1 race somewhere. Maybe another pre-season race, I'm not sure. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.